Welcome to the Outpost. It's a really long and exciting story of how we got here and how I first heard about this place. But let me guide you through and show you how we actually got here. We spent a few days in Zion National Park and then we drove here for about an hour and a half while listening to the podcast that was prepared for us upon arriving. Podcast told about the history of the Outpost X and everything we needed to know to emerge into the experience. The entire journey and episodes from Zion National Park and our journey to the Outpost X you can find here on my YouTube in earlier episodes. And in this video, I'm going to share with you a story of how I originally found this place, along with some videos of how a typical day looks in the village. And as I am approaching my new home, here comes the story of how the life is going on the planet of Namai. Outpost X is an ancient future lodging experience. Somehow I came across the ad, probably on social media, and I signed up for email newsletters, but I don't remember specifically. But when they were 60% into developing this hotel, I received an email inviting me to put $50 deposit in exchange for a 50% discount on my future stays, and I did. About a year later, they created an Indiegogo campaign, and I was amazed at how pricey it was, but also how awesome the premises were. So I thought I must have this experience, and the 50% off motivated me even more to do it immediately. Also, as you can see, it has so many perks, and the location is close to Zion National Park. And since I've never been, I thought this is my chance to take a trip to Utah. Of course, your typical day in the middle of the desert is spent taking advantage of all the experiences you can find, and please don't underestimate the importance of the story. There's a reason why I'm speaking their language. And when I say Zendam or Planet of Namai, it makes the whole experience more exciting, and I feel immersed into the story. Life is good. All is good. Just parked my cruiser outside of my Zendam. So, what experiences could you have there? As you can see, driving a sand cruiser was the most fun part. It's an open space far away from civilization, and even though you cannot drive this car super fast to the point where you feel like you lost all control, you can still feel the freedom in the air. The village is built on a dried riverbed, and I bet it took a lot of work to make the roads in our village so amazing for a smooth and fun ride. On the first day, my experience started with an early wake up to see a sunrise, but I have to say that I didn't plan on it. What happened is that our Zendam is further away from the village, so something happened with the electricity and the heater just switched off and it got really cold. That's why I woke up at about 5:30 in the morning. But that problem was later fixed by our lovely technician. But I was happy to wake up early and see the sunrise in the middle of the desert. So, and that's actually the only video I have. As you can see, it's mixed with the Hawaiian journey. My crazy hard drive overwrote one video over the other for no reason. So all videos from that morning were destroyed. During the day, I was hiding from the sun inside the music hall or in our Zendam. It was freaking hot, honestly, so I didn't feel like spending time outside. Then once it felt comfortable with the heat after about like 2 p.m. or so, I would get into a row, change my outfit, and walk to the village to get myself a sand cruiser, and then I'll start to have all the fun. You always find people filming, enjoying their time. We met a few people we talked to. Then, of course, you want to take advantage of the whole spa and sauna experience. This is the main part, I think. I enjoyed solitude, it's so quiet. You won't see a lot of people, but everyone's just chilling. As you can see, my goal was to have a full body mud scrub. I enjoyed the whole spa experience, and it was closer to the sunset time, so it was incredibly beautiful. They have hot tubs, a mud pool, then a pool with cold water to clean off the mud, and showers and sauna. All the gorgeous colors. You have no idea how this beauty and the spaciousness around you affects you in the best possible way. As a creative and a photographer, it was fun observing other people doing all the content, videos, and photos. Some people were dressed up. It was so cool. For me, this whole experience was another excuse to connect with my body and improve my wellness. I was enjoying myself. I think you can see that. So nice. Every day is best day ever to prioritize your health and your wellness. Through that, through improving your health, you will be improving your emotional health as well. And of course, this will improve your overall relationship with your body. And that means a lot. Как их называют? Mandalorians? Mandalorians. Jedi. The only negative experience was related to heater that I mentioned. It was cold, and actually, just a few days later, I got sick. But the hotel, they were so understanding. They kind of accommodated and compensated for the whole negative experience. So when the heater broke in, and it was just like the whole story. Maybe I'll share it some other time, but I was glad that it was all fixed. So the only thing that is left now in my memories is all the good experiences, and overall, I loved it all. I think it was such a great experience worth having for everybody. Good night, Outpost. Как там был фильм Дюн? The Chosen One.